All right. Hate it or love it segment here. Hate it or love it segment. And I think I like this segment here real quick. It's going to be a debate on if a particular individual or entity will welcome the idea of this new sport. Okay. A debate on whether they're going to welcome the idea. Are they going to hate it or are they going to love it?
Okay.
All right. So first person we have here, and we say this name a lot tonight. We'll say it again here. Stephen A. Smith. You think Stephen A. Smith is going to hate this concept or love it? Hate it or love it?
I think he's going to love it because Stephen A. is one of my favorites. Like I said earlier, I feel as though he's very competitive, so I think he's going to love it.
Okay.
I think he's going to love it.
I personally think he's going to hate it. Mm-hmm. I don't know about his competitive drive. I'm not going to sit here and say he's competitive. I've never seen him compete. Working hard and being, excellent at your craft doesn't necessarily mean you're competitive. When I think of competitive, I think of challenging someone in an open arena where everyone is watching, and then you compete. Working hard at your craft when no one is really paying attention to you, and then you bubble up and you blow up to the success he's had. I think he's highly successful, but I don't necessarily think that equates to being competitive. I think he's going to hate it because there's no upside for him. Right now, when we talk about exactly who's the best sportscaster, Stephen A. Smith comes out a lot of people's mouth, but it's all subjective.
Right.
It's all subjective as to why they think it. So what's the upside for him?
Okay.
So I think he'll hate it, but we'll see. Time will tell. Let's go to the next actual person here. Hate it or love it. Let's see here. Draymond Green. You think he's going to hate this concept or love it?
I think Draymond is definitely going to love it because I know he gets a lot of scrutiny by a lot of a lot of fans, a lot of sportscasters about, I guess his role as a player and like what does he actually do out there.
Yeah.
But if you know basketball, then you know what role Draymond plays on, his team. It may not be the flashiest guy out there, but you know what Draymond does if you know basketball. So I think he's actually going to love it just so he can get some of these sportscasters off his back.
You know what? I know he's going to love it. If this ever makes it to Draymond Green's ear, Draymond Green is going to love it. I think Draymond Green is a competitor. I definitely think he has a certain level of disdain for most sports media.
Oh, definitely.
And I think he would like to see him call the task. So I definitely think Draymond Green will love it. I think it makes so much sense. I think he will love it. So let's move to the last one. All right. Hate it or love it. And the last actual topic is the ESPN Network and Disney. Do you think they're going to hate this or love this?
I think they're going to love it because they're going to make a lot of money off of
it. You know what? I think they're going to love. I think that at first, I think they're going to know not what to make of it.
Right.
Because how exactly is calling out some of the people that they chose to keep? Because let's keep it honest, they kept. This recent exodus they had. Where they kind of removed a lot of people. Right. Off their actual network. Like they removed some people. I'm like, why'd you remove a person like Jalen Rose?
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
A member of the Fab Five. One of the most iconic basketball teams of all time. Not college basketball teams. Right. One of the most iconic basketball teams of all time. You remove him and you keep some of these other people that you kept. I'm like, so what are you doing? Like I said, ESPN, is it entertainment or is it sports? Because if it's sports, I don't understand how you let go of a Jalen Rose. So I think at first they're not going to really understand it, but I think.
But like we said earlier with fantasy, this is going to bring more eyes to the sportscasters, right? Because people are going to be more advantageous to watch what they actually have going on and what they're saying, and can we hold these people accountable? So after a while, they're going to be like, what's the upside for us? And once they figure out that upside, once we let them know what the upside is, it's going to take off.
And once again, what we've talked about is just a scratch at the surface. I've been thinking about this whole project for, we've been thinking about this project, trying to bring it to life here for a while now. And as far as how ESPN, FS1, Fox Sports, whoever, wants to embrace this whole concept, right now you're just reporting on the sports, but you can have every single episode that you actually show become the sport. And there's all types of ways that they can benefit from this, giving their programming another level of entertainment. And they have to put no additional investment into doing it, So I think ultimately they won't know what to think of it, but ultimately they will love it, Right. And that's just how I feel about that. And that concludes our Hate It or Love It segment.